Paradise Lost, Obsidian versus None Inevitable. Elite A matchup. 400 albums tourney. Now, before this tourney even started, I'd never heard of the band None. And I intentionally didn't research them for about their first 3, 4, or 5 matchups because I didn't want to interrupt their flow with their backstory. Well, I've since researched them, and I might as well have not researched them. There are no pictures anywhere to be found on the internet. You can't find out how many band members there are, their names. There are some pictures with 2 guys, maybe guys in it. Their faces are scratched out. I'm making assumptions. They may be from somewhere in Oregon. Another record label. That's it. But I also know this album has been a buzzsaw going through the tourney. I love the atmospherics of it. It's atmospheric black metal with a capital A. And it really empowers me and energizes me and leads me to contemplate. I did some transcendental meditation when it was cold out, listening to this album. It's an album to listen to straight through. The songs don't do as well on shuffle. And that's where Paradise Lost had a big advantage in this matchup. But I kept expecting Paradise Lost to just decimate None, and it didn't. None kept hanging around, which is a problem. Like in NCAA tournament basketball games, the heavy favorite, if they don't pull away and separate from the underdog, then they're just a few missed free throws away at the end of the game from getting eliminated from the NCAA tournament. None has been hanging around. Now, I can say that this Paradise Lost album may be my favorite Paradise Lost album. It was put out just a few years ago, but I do believe it's a masterpiece. Actually, I believe both these albums are masterpieces. I've not dug into the other albums in the oeuvre of None, and I will after the tourney. But this album is inspirational. I really love it. I know it gets lumped into the DS black metal genre, but I find it energizing and optimistic. It's going up against Paradise Lost. This is a goth metal with a capital G, masterpiece goth, at times in the vein of The Cure and Sisters of Mercy, but there's plenty of reverence for bands like Morbid Angel and Entombed as well. It's crystal clear. I can sing along with these songs, and that's what separates it from None. The ability for me to sing along with the songs and latch onto these songs. Advancing to the final 4 of the 400 albums tourney, Paradise Lost, Obsidian. Cheers.